All right, so I think the computer science job market for entry level jobs are basically done. Absolutely, and this kind of goes beyond just tech workers. For most jobs entry level, I think the job market it is it's finished. But we'll just talk about the tech jobs mainly in this video. Also, we'll talk mainly about, I think, software engineers or developers. Entry level are done. Absolutely. Okay? And, excuse me, one of the top reasons why I believe this is a factor, why I think a computer science or the computer science job market for entry level jobs are done. This goes really this is really coming from small companies, okay? Small companies or small businesses, startups, just small companies are the ones not hiring entry level software engineers or developers. Oh yeah. See, everybody thinks it's FANG, Facebook, Amazon, you know, Netflix, Google, of course. They think it's FANG that's not doing the hiring. Mm-mm. It's small businesses that are not hiring entry level coders or engineers or devs. Think about it. I can say this confidently, right? I can confidently say it's small businesses that are the ones not doing the hiring when it comes to entry level software engineers or developers. It's them. And the reason why I can say that it's them is because I have a small business myself. My wife and I run a small business. Okay? It's about 3 years old now. Very, very young business. But we have employees. Yep. My wife and I have employees. We have about close to 10 people that works for us. Right? Yep. I'm not gonna tell you right now. For someone that has a small business, right? The most expensive part about a business, at least for us, the most expensive part about having a small business, the most expensive thing are the employees. They are the highest expense in our small business. Again, we're just 3 years old. A very young business, right? It's the most expensive thing. Hiring people is very, very, very costly. Thousands of dollars per month. Okay? So that's how I know startups are not doing the hiring. Let me explain why in more detail too. It costs my wife and I thousands to maintain employees that are not even tech workers. Okay? They're teachers. But the point is, most tech workers, if not software engineers or developers, okay, they cost even more money than teachers. To hire a software engineer in 2025 or developer, The starting salary is about 70,000 K per year, something around there. Very expensive to hire a person that's asking for that kind of pay. And most startups don't really have that type of money, or don't have the funds to even pay such a person that kind of pay. A startup, right? I hope I'm making sense. But software engineers cost a lot of money to hire. I can say that because I have employees, and they're not even tech workers, and they're still a lot of money. So you can imagine someone that has a computer science degree, how much they're asking for. Do the math. It's a lot of money that they want from you as an employer. And most small businesses do not have that type of revenue or income to pay that employee, that tech worker, that software engineer, that entry-level software developer. That alone, right? That alone shows me that entry-level tech workers or software engineers or developers with a CS degree, it's going to be extremely hard for you to find work. That's just one factor. Hiring you because you cost a lot of money is one factor why it's hard for you to find work right now. Most companies are not even making that kind of money right now in this current world. It's tough. It is tough. Tariffs, I mean, all kinds of craziness. But anyway, that's one factor, right? Another factor is this, why it's hard for people to find work, or why I think someone that holds a computer science degree that's entry level, right, looking for work as an entry level engineer, why I think you are cooked is because of artificial intelligence. Let me tell you something. Say what you want about ChatGPT, Gemini. They can perform the job of an entry-level software engineer any day. I'm telling you, they can. A lot of people online are saying the opposite. A lot of people are saying AI still needs a lot of work. It can't perform. Yes, it can. It can build you apps, literally. Gemini can perform the job duties of an entry-level software engineer and or developer any day. Any day. And the reason why I can say this confidently is because of this. See, I'm just talking about startups here, small businesses that can't really afford the workers, right? These people, not only do they have to pay a software developer or engineer a lot of money, right? These small businesses not only have to pay you a lot of money, but they also have to train you. They have to train you. And that's time they do not want to invest in right now. They don't want to train anybody. What's the point of training someone and paying them a lot of money when a machine can perform your job, if not better, and it's free? If it's not free, what, $10 a month for like the premium version of Gemini or whatever? It's nothing. That's nothing. Comparing that to having to pay someone a lot of money and train them is a joke in 2025. I'm telling you, AI can perform the job of an entry-level software engineer and or developer any day. We are here. That's why I think computer science holders, entry level, are cooked. It's a wrap. You have been replaced by AI, literally. Think about it. Again, I have a small business. The focus of a small business and or a corporation is to save cost and time. We love to save money. And I'll be damned if I have to pay someone a lot of money where I can get a machine to perform your job better and save a lot of money and time too, and I don't have to train anybody. Come on. I don't have to watch you. I don't have to worry about PTO, sick time, vacation days, attitudes, 24/7 work, machines. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. So that's why I think, entry-level workers, software engineers and developers that holds a CS degree, you're done. You are done. And this is just coming from someone that has a small business, right? I know because I have employees. It's a lot of money to hire help. I can't even imagine how much it costs a software engineer, to hire them for help. A lot more money. And you have to train them. And you have to hold their hands. Train them basically. Nobody has time for that. When we have machines that can perform these jobs, if not better, beyond half the price, like crumbs to pay per month to have this machine work as an entry-level software engineer and or developer. We're here. We are here. Listen, let me get out of here. I'll leave all my socials down below. I post on LinkedIn. I post on TikTok, IG. Feel free to reach out to me to those in those platforms if you want to. I also have an email newsletter available. It's on my website called juicytech.com. I'll leave everything in the box below the video, and you're all set. But yeah, man, hope this video helps. I'm not trying to discourage anybody, but this is where we are. At least you're aware of what's going on. At least you know what's going on, so now you can start pivoting and make new plans. I think that's the way to go. At least you're aware of what's going on and just kind of go from there. Hope this makes sense. Hope this was a valuable video for you, and I pray to God you benefit greatly from this information in any way, shape, or form. Once again, thanks for watching. Peace out.